Hello, my name is Roger Janot, and I am from 199 Restaurant, Broadway, Northville. We are going to be working on a dish called Spaetzle. And it can fall into the classification as a noodle or a dumpling. The only 2 or 3 ingredients that we need, it's very simple. We have our flour all set up, and we have whole eggs that are cracked, and a little bit of salt and pepper. So we have our flour in our mixer. It's all-purpose flour, just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We have our whole eggs that we're going to just pour in gently. If you don't have I'm using a KitchenAid. If you don't have a KitchenAid, you can mix this by hand. Okay, we are now going to just slowly incorporate this. We don't want flour all over our kitchen. So as you get it, incorporating a little bit more. Okay, now we're just letting it mix, probably up to, probably 3-4 minutes. A little bit high, and that'll incorporate, and it'll come out. You want it not too runny because we're going to make this off a traditional Spaetzle board. We don't want the dough to run off the side. And you don't really want to flavor it too much. We're going to be scraping it off a traditional Spaetzle board. So if we added any other garnish to it, the Spaetzle would break and it would be into pieces. We want nice long strands. We can always add the garnish after, whether it could be a fine dice of bacon, green onions, shallots, but that is usually added after we have made the Spaetzle itself. So we're almost ready to go here. Let's give her one more shot on high. Okay, so lift it up. And I can usually tell the consistency as it runs off the paddle. It's just slowly coming off the paddle, dropping back into itself. And that's how I tell when the dough is ready to be worked with. Take that off. Okay. Now we have our dough, and we're ready to take it to our water and poach our Spaetzle. Okay, so we have our Spaetzle dough ready, and here I have a Spaetzle board and a palette knife, and we're going to just moisten our wooden board and our palette knife. We'll take the Spaetzle batter, or in German Spaetzle Teig, onto the board. We're going to smooth it out like so. Okay, and we're going to shave it right into our water. And you're just poaching these for simmering water. Make sure you have the water salted, just like doing a pasta. You're going to poach these for, I'd say 2 minutes. We're going to take them out, put them on a tray to cool, sprinkle with a little bit of veggie oil. It's very starchy. It's just eggs and flour. You don't want to use the olive oil, because once you put it in the fridge to store it, the olive oil solidifies and all your Spaetzle noodles will stick together. We're just shaving that off like so. Okay, my last one. Just let it poach gently. You don't want it boiling, just a nice slow simmer. And in about minute and a half, it's ready to come out, and we're going to cool it. And you can have that done the day before, and if you wanted to have it, traditionally this is going to be served with either a schnitzel or a beef dish. It's more for a meat rather than serving it with a fish. Now we just have our spider, and we're just lifting our dumplings or noodles out of our poaching water onto a tray to cool. Okay, and with a little bit of veggie oil, just so they don't stick together, spread it out, and there you have homemade Spaetzle. Now, obviously I was making the Spaetzle off a Spaetzle board. If you do not have a Spaetzle board, some people use a back of a tray. Some people press it through a colander into its poaching water. But if you have any questions about making Spaetzle, just give me a call at 198.